Hi, my name is Andre Schoenweisner. Besides being the president of Affirmative Judgment Recovery Services, I'm also a past president of the California Association of Judgment Professionals and one of the authors of this book, How to Collect When You Win a Lawsuit in California. This is going to be a short video, and I'm doing it specifically for paralegals to talk to you about how you can expand your business from what you're doing now. Right now, well, let me start here. What is judgment enforcement, which is what we're talking about here? Judgment enforcement is when you're helping someone who has won a case in court. The court has ruled that they are owed money and they haven't been able to collect. Our job is to go find the party, which may have moved by now, find their assets, take the assets to satisfy the judgment. Now, paralegals have a huge step up on most everybody else because you're already working with legal forms. You're working with the courts. Maybe not personally, you're not going into court, but you're completing the forms. You're writing up motions, you're writing up lawsuits, etc. So you already have a lot of the knowledge that you'll need. This video is just a short video to give you an introduction as to what else you need, and hopefully entice you to watch video number 2, which will be a little bit longer, and will give you more specifics. So, how much money can you earn as a judgment enforcer? And by the way, number 1, you don't need any special license to be a judgment enforcer. So, how much money can you earn? Well, if I collect $5,000 on a judgment, the fee that I usually keep is $2,500 per case. So that's about 50%. Now, I've seen some people where they pay 50% of the judgment but keep 100% of the interest. I've seen other people where they charge an investigative fee for finding out where the person lives or where the assets are first. Then they take assignment. So they're getting paid money up front, and then they're taking the judgment. Okay? So what is it that you're going to need to have in order to get into this business and make some extra money? Let me show you. First of all, you'll need to learn how to find people and their assets. Then you'll need to learn how to take those assets. So you found a bank account. There's enough money there to pay the whole judgment. How do you go about taking the money from the bank to satisfy that judgment or to partially satisfy the judgment? Thirdly, how do you set up your business? Most paralegals work for attorneys, so you don't have your own business. This would be your own business. So how do you set it up? Should it be a corporation? Should it be a DBA? What's the best way? What are the best databases and so forth? That's all in setting up the business. Finally, how to find and choose which judgments to go after. Not every judgment is equal. Some are easier and more profitable than others. So we're going to talk about that. Okay? So, most of the detailed information will be on video 2. This is a short video just to whet your appetite, to get you motivated to watch number 2, which is a little bit longer, but it's still free. It won't cost you anything. But let me give you a little information. So, how do you take those assets? You found the bank account. How do you take it? Well, if you haven't done that type of law before, what we've done is we have published a 400-plus page book, which is in plain English, no legalese, that takes you step by step, line by line, as to which forms you're going to need, what goes in every single form, which codes go ahead and allow you to do every different thing. As paralegals, you're familiar with codes and laws, but do you really want to go and start researching the real basic stuff? I wouldn't, not when it's so inexpensive to just get it already done in writing. Secondly, you'll need to know how to set up your business. What needs to be in the assignment order? What should be in the contract? Which databases are you going to need? How to set up, is it a corporation or not? So all of that kind of stuff and much, much more will be in this book, Success as a Judgment Recovery Specialist. Besides getting the book with all the forms and all the information, you also get a CD full of all the forms that you'll need, samples of them, And you'll get membership to a forum, which is a blog, where you can go in and ask questions and get different opinions or different answers for what you need. Hopefully the one that's perfect for you. Now, the forum is not only when you're starting out, but it continues, because none of us have done everything that's possible to do. So as you come up with something new that you're not too sure of, you can go onto the forum, ask a question, and somebody with experience will come in and hopefully answer the question that you need. So that's included. Okay? So that's what the video number 2 is going to have. More information on those 2 books and more as to this business. I'm hoping that I've enticed you enough to watch video number 2. And the video will also give you discount codes, so that if you decide to get any of these books, you won't be paying retail. You'll get a lower price on them. You can also email me at my website, www.quickno, and no is as in knowledge, publishing.com. Hope to see you in video number 2, and hope that you make the move and become one of us, a judgment enforcer. Thank you.